Hi everyone. Hello. Hello, it is time to start. How's everyone doing today? You guys can let me know if my music is like at a weird level. I played with some of my settings, so if you can't hear me very well, you are more than welcome to just start yelling, start telling me that it's no good. Need to move my microphone as well. And yeah, how is everyone? Cedra Haunted, hello. I can give you my personal greeting now that I'm actually here. But yeah, it is time. We gotta get to work. We got some stuff to do. I'm gonna do some art on the channel for the first time in like 10,000 years. And when I say art, I mean I'm just going to be doing some sketches, some concept things that I need to get done. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's gonna be a lot of me not knowing what I'm doing, or not knowing what I want to do, really is what it is. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I got my emotional support French toast crunch? Cinnamon toast crunch? Yeah, that's the word. And so, yeah, I got my cereal, got my sip. Life is pretty good. It's been a while since I've sat down and streamed like actual working, productivity, and so I'm hoping we can just get back into it, get some work done, and just see how it goes. Let's see how it gets. Yeah, so we got some art to do. I could also do some World Anvil article work. There is a challenge going on right now, and so that's something I do want to work on, but I don't know if I'll work on it today. I guess it just depends on if we're gonna get to it by the time I finish doing my little artsy-fartsy stuff. Ontarian, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome in. How are we today? Do we all have something to work on today? I hope we do. Working on your challenge articles, maybe working on some other writing. I spent my entire day yesterday working on CSS, and so we've had a whole adventure. I can actually show you what I've worked on, if I can just summon it real quick. If I remember how buttons work, that'd be fantastic. I'm just gonna open my article list, switch worlds. Let's see. There we go, we've switched worlds. We go to this article, then I open it, and I set it up so it actually shows up on my little stream screen. So let's see, stuff screen, bam. Get all this other stuff out of the way. I really did not set up my screen before hitting the go live button. I just jumped in, just started, like, whatever, we can figure it out, right? Wasn't that like the whole point of my stream the other day? We figure it out. Oh, let me get this other thing off my screen, hold up. Where are you? Okay. Just get the right setup here. Cool, here we go. So my great adventure in CSS yesterday was working on this page here for our chapter, for all of our summer camp participants and winners. We had a whole list of, you know, of all the badges that everyone earned. And I was like, okay, well, our little adventure here was making it fully reactive. So you see it's gonna go like this, and then we make the screen smaller and it jumps. And now you'll see, this is actually first, this congratulations section. It's first in the container order, essentially. But then when the screen gets smaller, it's now second in the order, and it also goes full width as well, and that's really fun. Add over, woo! Hi Mochi, hi Calixtus, hi everybody. But yeah, Mochi, we're just going over the CSS adventure that I had the other day. I'm sure you remember quite well that we were having quite the time trying to decipher why it wasn't working. It took me 12 years to figure out why this, like, you see this container here, how this second row here with the 2 is like, kind of like justified, like spaced out. Yeah, that was fun. If you're trying to do anything interesting with your CSS, make sure that you turn off the visibility toggler function on your world. don't have it on because it just breaks everything. Nobi Shaker, hello. Hello, welcome. Sounds like most adventures at CSS, absolutely. And yeah, so it gets even smaller. I know you can see my little Spotify. It gets even smaller and it still works. And then it gets even smaller and it still works. Sometimes CSS goes really well. And it gets even smaller and it still functions. We're reactive in this house, baby. We are reactive in this house. I just got out of my guesting stream. Yeah, I watched the whole thing. It was really cool. I was always so curious about what these science fantasy thinkers get up to over in their chapter space. I mean, frankly, I wonder what all the chapters do, because obviously we can't just go and look, right? We can't just pop in and see. So I'm like, oh, what are they doing out there? What could we be doing that's different? Oh no, ad! Does anyone know if there are any Star Wars / Traveler worlds on World Anvil? I don't know. I think I've definitely seen like a Star Trek world, but I don't know if I've seen like Star Wars specifically. Mochi, hi, I can peek in all the chapters. I know, you called me out for a message I sent in one of them, like, who? I guess you're curious what I was talking about. I do not like the sweating boys in cage fight things. It's a nasty ad. I don't know which ad you're talking about, actually. So it's interesting. And are you doing the challenge? If so, have you started it? I have started it, technically. I just haven't written the article for it yet. We're still working on it. We're still trying to decide when and how we're going to just, like, work through it. We'll get there. We'll get there in due time. So my goal for today is to get a little bit of art done, like working on some things I need to just kind of do. So we're gonna jump into that here in a minute. I just wanted to show off my little CSS victory. Well, actually, if we go into the article, we can see I had to do some of this fun CSS. I made like a whole custom container that just specifically targets the images at different sizes and screens, just so it would work specifically in this article. And it just goes wild. And let's see what the actual BB code looks like. See my current sheet in progress is all Strixline streaming UI colors. Hue. Yeah, I like my colors. I think my colors are pretty sick. And Tillers, how are you? But yeah, so much code. I don't know. My screen size for specifically the stream is like very small. Okay, that works. If I close the little sidebar. Yeah, there's just so much. And like, we got the container row justify content around, like it's call 4, call SM3, just there's so many different little things. My favorite is this one, is the container call SM12, call MD12. Wait, I don't think I need both in there. Whatever, redundancy. Call XL4, order 2, order XL1. That's all one container. One set of brackets, there's all those letters in there. But yeah, I don't think I need SM and MD at the same time. I think the MD is redundant in that one. Oh well. We learned a lot through trying to problem solve the other day, and I think that is how to win at CSS. You identify a problem, you find the thing that you want to fix, and then you spend your entire day learning all the little components around that one little thing so that you can make it work. And then it just does! And then it works! And so good. And so yeah, I learned all about the like the row justifying and aligning. I learned how to do the like the resizing and like the different column sizes based on like the different screen breakpoints. Like there's just, it's so much. The entire time, like when I started looking at, I was using Knee's like reference guide for how to do these things. And so of course I opened that sheet and at first I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. I haven't actually worked with pretty much any of this stuff. But once you figure out the logic, it actually works out pretty well. And so there's just so much in here. And yeah. So if you want to get good at CSS, you just have to, or like CSS and BB code, this is like a mix of both. If you want to get good at any form of code, find a problem and fix it. You're gonna learn a lot along the way. The journey is what's going to teach you everything. It's what's going to push you over onto the floor and you just have to get up like, no, I need to fix the problem. I think that was a hair in my juice. Unpleasant. Anyway, probably mine, but you know, still. Bad mouthfeel. Okay, so what we're here to do. Oh, I just noticed the song that was playing. What's going on? Okay, we need to jump on over, for the first time in a very long time, my tablet screen. Oh, CSS, find problem, bang head against wall, finally find the one tiny thing that made the thing not work that you skipped over at least 10 times. 100%. I mean, in my case, the problem was, oh, you have this feature turned on that for some reason breaks a whole bunch of other different types of CSS, and you didn't even realize it. Because, okay, my situation the other day with the thing that I was trying to solve, that, you know, all of this, what I was trying to do worked in Malcora. Like, it worked in my main world. And so I was like, oh my god, what is different in the Seven Tomes world that it's not working here, but it works over there? I checked everything, like, okay, they're both Bootstrap 5, they both have, like, the default style sheet turned on, they're on the default theme, like, what they're built off of. I deleted all of the CSS out of both worlds to see if I goofed something up, and, like, it didn't change on either of them. I'm like, oh my god, what is the issue here? Nope. Nope, turns out all I had to do was click this funny little button, and you go to the little display tab, visibility toggle. This thing was ruining my life. This thing took 10 years off of my life and it was as easy as clicking one button to remove. And now everything works. Everything worked the way I wanted it to all of a sudden. And I'm like, ah. I didn't know that it caused problems. I thought it was like a cool little feature to have, and it is a cool feature to have. It'd be a lot cooler if it didn't break everything that I was trying to build, you know? So, oopsie poopsie, I guess. 4Q visibility toggler. I would use it if it didn't break my code, you know? I absolutely would. That's why I was still on for the Seven Tomes world, because, like, it was on by default, I think, when I just, like, made the world and, like, switched it to Bootstrap 5. And I was like, oh, this is a cool feature, I kind of like this, you know, click on the things, like, no one can see it anymore, like, ooh, that's fun. But no. It comes at great cost. So we just turn that off if you're having trouble. As a web designer, that's mostly what cool features do. Sad. No fun allowed. You have to make your own fun, because everything that people make for you just turns off your fun things. That's so rough. It's so rough, but, you know, we make do. We figure it out. We do it. Alright. Here we are. We're on the art screen. We're doing little sketches and I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. So I have a couple specific things on my agenda that I need to get done today. We could get a little bit more done after that, and that'd be pretty cool. But also, like during this stream, I'm going to just be doing art and maybe some writing if I get to it. Then I'm going to be stopping stream, probably around like 4 or 5 o'clock maybe. But then around 7-ish, like 7-ish Eastern time. I'm going to be back live again, but we're going to be doing another evening of Creature Feature Baldur's Gate 3, and so that's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm just here today for my little productivity session, getting some work done, and then later on we're going to have a little D&D adventure. I don't know if any of you managed to catch it last week. We did the same thing. We started our run. It was quite the adventure. If you see my one of my featured clips down below somewhere, you'll get a good gauge for how our night was going. I think it's my favorite clip so far. But yeah, if you want to see more adventures like this, absolutely come back later, like 7-ish Eastern time. Not exactly sure. It's harder to say exactly what time it's going to be because there are 3 other people that are going to be there with me, so kind of have to coordinate around each other's schedules. And I know CB is going to be getting food sometime around then, so whenever they come back, essentially, is when we're going to start. And yeah, then we'll just see, because it should be pretty simple this time. Everyone has their mods figured out. Everyone has like the stuff. Like, we've already played a game, so we'll figure it out. We'll get there. No, okay, so I'm on this wacky wild mission. I need to draw basically like, I don't know, a town kind of in the plains. You know, got some cornfields going, got some stuff. I just need to make like the most basic concept sketch possible. And it'll be really good. We make like a couple more of these. Sketch every single Yonderverse critter and then 1,000 more? Oh yes, of course. That was my plan after I finished my actual work. You know how it is. And you know what, since I'm hanging out here, I'm actually going to post my little stream. Post my little stream in the in the Anvilite streams. Because we're doing art right now, but we're going to go touch on that article if it's the last thing I do today. Let's see, we're working on some art before jumping into our treasured canyon entry. So I hope we like the tunes today. It's a little different. It's just the vibe that I'm feeling today. I'm not feeling very whimsical. I'm feeling very, I don't know, lo-fi chill hop beats that are actually rock songs to study and draw pictures to. You know what I mean? Let's see, what song is this actually? Road Trippin'. There you go. Yeah, what a vibe. 100%. It's okay, I just wanted to make sure that I posted up a little bit. I'm really good at self-promo, as you can see. I'm so good at posting my streams. I'm so good at making my schedules ahead of time. But no, usually I am pretty good about it. I have just been very tired for this entire month. It happens. That's how it is. But no, it's really nice to just sit down and actually get a stream going on, like, you know, one of my normal scheduled days. Because that I most certainly have been lacking. The last time I streamed was like last Saturday, even though I had plans. And I know my plans on Friday or Thursday? Thursday probably got a little bit quashed by thunderstorms. Severe thunderstorm warnings all over the place. Pretty awful. I was gonna sit down and stream, get some work done, but then the weather was like, hey, what if we threaten to knock out your power? Because, oh my god, my apartment cannot stop losing power. Every time anything happens, it's like, just like slight flicker, it's like, it's gone. Gone. Out. And like the last time Like, I don't know who remembers, like, when my computer just, like, bricked its own windows for some reason. That was after a power outage, and something happened while I wasn't home that made my computer decide, like, okay, well, we've, you know, power surge, we've rebooted. What if we just delete Windows? So now, like, every time I leave the house, I'm, like, in the habit of, like, switching off my power supply. Yeah, I was there for the brickage incident, exactly. Every single time I leave the house, no matter what now, like, I switch off the power supply of my computer so that it cannot turn on while I'm not home. Because I'm just so traumatized from that experience now. It's like, well, if this happens again, I'm actually going to, like, scream, cry, throw up, and actually perish and pass away. So I'd rather avoid that if I can. So, yeah, we need to avoid this situation. I have a very expensive shopping list for my computer when I'm able to get to it. Like, what is it, a UPS? It's like a something something power supply. Uninterrupted power supply. Yeah, that's what it is. So if there's ever a power surge, it's not gonna, like, crunch up my computer. And that'd be pretty sick. So if the power ever does go out, I'll have like 10 extra minutes of power to just like figure my life out before everything goes kaput. I mean, it's not even that expensive. It's like $100-something. I mean, like, it's a little expensive, kind of, if you're a little strapped for cash, which, you know, student loans are coming back, so we gotta deal with those. I don't know. I guess we should actually do something. Oh, I'm looking at references, that's what I'm actually doing. You just cannot, you can't see that that's my current course of action. So yeah, my goal right now is to make kind of like a settlement in like a plains, kind of like cornfields, kind of like things are going on like that. Little farming region. And the idea is that they're kind of having a little party. Little adventure. Little hootenanny, if you will. So I'm trying to think if we want to go for like... where we want our horizon line to be. Let's see. I also just need to stop spending money. I can't help myself. I'm like, I think something in my brain has been like tripped by the fact that student loans are coming back. It's like, hey man, this is gonna be like the last month of your life that you're gonna have money for like the next 10 years. We're gonna do some spending before Struggle Bus takes over. So I'm like, yay, okay. I don't like spending money, but I like throwing money at other Anvilites. Oh, me too. I like throwing money at my friends, and it's like terrible. It's it's so terrible for me, because my friend CB, actually, who we're gonna be streaming with later, CB is doing an uncapped subathon right now, so they're on day 5. I've already spent like $50+ just doing stuff during the subathon because I can't help myself. I bought some merch, I sent some bits, I bought some subs. Like, I can't. I need to be stopped, but I can't. But yeah, they're on day 5. You know what, in fact, I'm gonna take the little moment to just kind of... So, CB Doodles. I hope I spelled that right. Yeah, CB. CB's currently playing Baldur's Gate. But yeah, they're on day 5 of their little streamathon, fundathon. It's their birthday! Well, it was their birthday a couple days back, but shh, it's fine. So yeah, it's their birthday fundathon. It's been fantastic. I definitely lent my support. And, you know, if you need someone cool to follow, another art streamer, very cool, very unhinged, fantastic human being, go follow CB. They're very cool, and you're gonna see them on my channel later if you stick around for the evening show. Highly recommend it. But yeah. Also a member of my stream team. Oopsie, just followed. Yes, good. Good! But yeah, Creature. Team Creature feature. One of the members of my stream team. It feels so cool to be able to say that. Like, oh, I'm on a stream team, you guys. I feel so cool. I'm a member of some cool kids club over here on the Twitch. So, I don't know. Forget some kind of... We're just blocking stuff out. You're the coolest of the kids. Oh, thank you. I dare say you are one of the coolest kids I know, Mochi. But that's, you know, that's just me. I think that's the truth. There's no way. No, it's definitely the truth. So we got a couple little cornfields growing. Oh, I don't know what I want this to look like. Ah, this is like the hard part for me. It's like I just need to figure out where I am and what I'm doing. Figure out perspective. Perspective has never been my strong suit, so don't expect it from me. This drawing's already better than all my worlds. No. No. All I did was make some little squiggles. It's like if I told someone to look at this, what would you describe this as? Is this a cornfield? No. Probably not, but it could be in your imagination. Perspective. The hell is that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They couldn't teach it to me in art school, and I still refuse to learn it, so whatever. I would say tall grass, not gonna lie. Yeah, probably. That one makes sense. So we'll just have to... Oh, just make little... I don't know what I'm drawing right now, but, you know, the more detail I put in here, the more fancy it looks, right? And that's really what matters. So I got some of this. I'll say we're like kind of on a... Kind of like on a little like road here, maybe, theoretically. Oh. Keep lowering the perspective line, because I'm like... The horizon line, my bad. That's the word. Just give this a little boost. Lo-fi thriller, such a vibe? Heck yeah. I'm just in here vibing, like, yeah, here we go. But yeah, I found this playlist just like while I was online. It's Alien Cake Lo-fi. 90s grunge emo and pop punk. There you go. Is Thriller grunge, emo, or pop punk? I don't know that I would have described it as one of those three things. That's okay. It's still a good song. Yeah, we just got the fun tunes today, because I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to have a cool, chill, fun time. Let's... Flagpole. It's gonna be off in the distance there. Just gonna pretend that that's even a little bit correctly placed. But yeah, the Paramore definitely the emo kid tunes. I love this song. Hmm. Just trying miscellaneous background buildings now. I apologize if this is like too small for you guys to actually see on your screens, but I'm trying to work like super zoomed out. Because like these are supposed to be like little baby sketches, and I'm trying not to put too much like effort and detail into them. I just need to get the point across. It's okay if everything looks like it's crumbling off in the background, because it kind of is. It's the apocalypse, you know. I could spend this time being productive in writing, but no, I am sat playing Pokemon Go on my sofa. Perfect. That's like the perfect place to play Pokemon Go. Gonna have this little town situation going on, and just kind of it opens up into like this little square here. I just get all this grass here. It's our little foreground adventure. What's a scene without like a couple random boxes thrown around, you know what I mean? Get to chill, do our own thing, maybe there's some like spillage all over the place. Because, you know, if they're gonna be throwing a hootenanny out here, might as well have some, you know, drink all over the place. But yes, the rolling plains just all throughout the background. Trees kind of line in the back. That gets the point across. I don't need to worry about this one anymore. Maybe we drop this even further down. I like giving the sky a little bit more real estate. Beautiful. Beautiful, gorgeous. And now we'll just kind of I'm gonna start grabbing stuff. You're gonna see the methods to my madness here in 30 seconds. How to make a sketch look better than it really is. Let's get this entire town over here in one color. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I do this. I've actually been like agonizing over this for like the past like 6 hours. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna do this before stream. I'm gonna get it all done and ready. Not like this one piece in particular, I have more to do, but like this task. It's like I've just been agonizing over this. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to get this done. I don't have the energy for this. I'm actually dying. But no, now I'm sitting here with you guys. I'm just hanging out. Like this is chill. This is good. I'm enjoying the chillness. Very good. Like that's what we're here for. That's the kind of stream I'm trying to have. So you guys just come in, hang out, grab a little seat, some popcorn, a little article or an art piece to work on, and we just do it together. Or Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is important work. So let's start with this. I need you to be a little bit darker. And you to be even more little bit darker. There we go. I'm just gonna grab some of this. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong button, haha. Deselecting, reselecting. That's a vibe. Just taping together a huge map for my players, figuring out snacks while I do that. Oh, heck yes. 2 very important things. My sister just brought me some writing fuel, cup of tea, so it looks like I better make an article. Ooh. What are you gonna make? What are you gonna work on? I'm always so curious about like the ideas floating around in your head, Mochi. Because there's always some good ones. There's always some creatures kicking around in there that I want to know about. And I really love that every like 3 seconds I'm seeing like my little Steam pop up saying like someone like such and such friend is playing Baldur's Gate 3. And that's like every 20 minutes I see something like that. Might make some plants and animals for the ecosystems trying to develop. Ooh. Very good. So there we go. Just give me a spatter brush. What color am I on? Not the right one. I don't think I have a single friend on Steam. Oh no. I'll be your friend. I'll be your buddy. One of these days. Alright. Gotta go for that cinematic vignette, of course. And bam, we have a sketch. Fantastic. Group these layers, call them sketches. It's actually really cool to see your method of producing art. I've always been curious how you do it because you make amazing stuff. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'd like to share more of my art process at some point in the future. I'm just, you know, frazzled and dying. I mean, Mochi, you know what I'm working on, but once I finish that, I would like to do, just in general, more art streams, more, you know, just more of the stuff that I usually like to do. After summer camp, I kind of just needed to take like a little break. You know, I was kind of doing a lot. I'm still kind of doing a lot, but you know. Is it the thingy? It is the thingy. The adventure, the contracto. So we'll just get some of this going. The thingy! Yes, the thingy. The thingy I am working on. But yeah, so you just see my process of just kind of putting thumbnails together. So I have to do one more set of these today. I have to do like a couple more sets of these in general, like throughout the week. Yeah, there's just kind of a lot going on. I'm really hoping that soon I'll be able to do more of my own art on stream. That'd be really cool. More of my own art. My world needs art. I'm saying it now. My world needs art. And so, you know, I better free myself soon so I can start doing it. It would be pretty sick. Words. Need to go look at Monday. Let's see. I have fun with AI art, but it can be weird at times. Yeah, the AI is just like it's really cool. It's really handy, but it's not really what I want representing my world. If I am capable of making my own representations, I just need to make time. It's really all I'm lacking. It's just time. And so we'll fix that. We'll fix that soon. This is my solemn oath to myself. Oh my god. Words. Excuse me. I don't know how to spell hootenanny. There we go. What is time? Yeah, I don't know. My art is architecture? That's cool. We have some cool architects in the community. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, my world isn't big enough for it to have an impact, but I'd love to commission artists for different parts of my world to represent them and show the artists off. Aw. Yeah, I love that. I know a lot of people who do like to commission artists just to kind of like say like, oh, look at all these cool people I know that make art. And it's just, I like seeing it because there's also, like, it's such a good showcase of different styles and like how different people make different types of art. It's fun to see. Oh. Let's see, where are we? Could you imagine Strixline drawn Yonderverse verbs? Oh my gosh, I would love that. That'd be a lot of fun. Just let me create little burbs, or at least got flashbanged by my screen. I was opening a tab that has dark mode enabled, but you know, while it was still loading, it was just flat white screen. I'm like, I can't, I can't be looking at this. Oh gosh, it's been a minute. I need to go check on my cats. Over in Neko Atsume, of course. Tubbs came by and ate all my food. I know, playing Neko Atsume in, like, current year. I recently picked it back up again. Did you know that the creators of Neko Atsume made a version of birds? It's called Torinote, and you get little burbs instead of cats who come to your place, and they play music for you. And it's actually the cutest thing ever. It's not, I don't think it's quite as satisfying as the cat version, because there's a lot more cats than there are birds. Like, there's a lot more cats, there's a lot more, like goods that you can buy for them. But it's also new. Like, it was released in, like, April. So there's room to grow. I was about to write te instead of the really harnessing like the classic emo energy. So I'm like all business right now. Just need to bang this stuff out so I can move on, go on to something else. No, my handwriting there is just like absolutely atrocious. So we're gonna try that one more time. I don't even have smoothing turned on, so I should be able to write pretty normally. Alright, cool. So we can save that and be done with it. But now we move on to... Where are we for our final one of today? No, not you, not you. The Tundra. Cool. So I need to be reminded what this one is. Da, 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 da. I feel so organized. Like I have all of my project information set up in Monday with like all the different labels, all the different deadlines, all the different everything. It's very good. It's very good, very cool. Because we use Monday at work, right? And so that's where I kind of just first got my start in using it. So I'm like, oh, what if I just use it for myself, for my own projects? And it's actually pretty sick. Let's see, we need a radio tower. That's what we're going for. Flat terrain, single landmark. I'm bored of Pokemon Go. Time to go check on my Starfish game and write. Yes, wonderful. Get some of that writing done. I would draw, but I lost my pen again. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just that's just what it's like to be an artist. You just, this thing rules our lives and ruins our lives. Because, like, you put it down and you look away and then it's just not even there anymore. And it's just, it's a disaster. I'm just gonna sit here looking like my little PNG over on the left. Just sitting there with the smile, just haha. Need to infuse it with my finger? Oh heck yeah. Like if we lived in the age of cyberpunk, how many artists do you think would just have their like pens like built into their hands? Wouldn't that be sick? I'd go to a Ripper Doc just to get my tablet pen like turned into my finger. Every single one, 100%. That would be the most helpful thing I think I could do for myself. But alright, so radio tower, barricades. So you want a gated off settlement, some barricades. Definitely the radio tower. The radio tower is gonna be in like every single one of these. Did I already draw one for this? I did like one. So we can... Yeah, I have, let's see, do I have anything incriminating on here? No, I have like these dudes here. I planned a lot of them ahead of time. But, you know, like I need them to be digitized. I need them to be like actual, like proper size. And so basically everything on that page I've already done. But there are a couple more that I still need to transcribe. So let's get into it, shall we? At least there's one for this particular one that I've already done. But I need to do a couple more. So let us get this bread, gamers. Return to my regular brush settings. Wahoo! So, alright. Do I need my hand on my keyboard right now? Probably not, so I'll just put my sketchbook right in front of my face here. Perfect. Oh. The hair needs to stop it. But yeah, oh my gosh, after I'm done with all of this, I'm very excited to dive into this article that I'm going to be writing for the challenge this month. I just, like I wanna do it now, but like priorities, you know, priorities. Unfortunately. So we just gotta get this done, and then we'll move on. But yeah, I really want to work on this article. Oh no, I just closed Twitch. Oh no, well, welcome back. Hello, Mochi. Greetings. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome in. Hi. Oh, I didn't turn my opacity back on. It's like that was a very strong line there. Got this mostly flat terrain, maybe some volume up here. Whatever, you know, you gotta have like a little bit of mountainousness-ish out in the tundra. So let's see, do I know how to draw? I can just stop the sentence there. Do I know how to draw? I'm just gonna say. We want that to be smaller. You do know how to draw. I would hope so. I don't know, sometimes I just start drawing stuff, I'm like, am I sure? Like, maybe I've just forgotten how. Got a little radio tower kind of thing going on. I'm just gonna say that's what a radio tower looks like. At least for the most part. I think there's all kinds. So it could look like that, it could look like not like that. I got this little road passing by. So there's our little tundra. And if we just have like it's just some like a silly little loose spiky barricade thing. Just do some of this. Very, very simple. This is supposed to be like a very, very chill, very simple landscape. I wonder if I'd like to use Chief Architect software. Maybe, I don't know. It might come into play at some point. Right now we're literally just kind of making super vague sketches. We're not really too focused on like quality of product. Some like not barricades, scaffolding a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I did that on the other layer. That's fine. I don't know, just grab all this, grab all that. Oh, I do need my keyboard. I just keep so much stuff on my desk. I need to be stocked. I quit doing that, or else I will actually just start dying. Let's see. Little light scenario kind of going on. I'm just gonna darken these lines up a bit. Get some of that in there. Alright, super simple, easy peasy landscape. Now I just need to decide on some ideas for 2 more of those. I guess we'll do another one that has kind of like a more barricading going on. Has that more of like the focus? No, we gotta get the special effects out here. So that's one. I figure out a second one. Well, that means I can put my sketchbook away at the very least. It's one less thing to occupy space in front of me. Where do I put you now? Down here. No, you can just chill right there. Oh. My neck has been giving me so many problems the past, like, day and a half. It's really rough, because, like, I'll sit here and, like, try to live, you know, just in general. I'll try to live. And my neck is gonna be like, no. No, you're gonna be in pain, actually. You will instead suffer, and you will get nothing done. And that is most of the reason why I didn't get this done yesterday. Oh, where am I? Where am I? What am I doing? Sorry, I'm just reading a couple messages. People are just saying stuff. Saying stuff, doing stuff. Just out here thinking about girl dinner. And by girl dinner, I mean Neopets. I went and visited the giant omelet today. I pulled a chocolate omelet, which is very interesting, but definitely aligns with girl dinner. Just everything about it, just chef's kiss. Delicious. Let's see. Let's see, radio tower. I'm just gonna start looking at random references for things. Oh, that was weird. It's like touched something with my finger and it was like, stop it. Just don't do that. I'm like, okay. Sorry. My bad. Mm-hmm. So we could do something like oh, okay. Honestly, if we do a little bit of self-thievery, I don't think anyone's gonna care too much. Just get rid of everything that isn't the tower. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't really want to redraw the same tower like 3 times. So we're just not going to. Art hack, you can steal from yourself. We're gonna make this one a little taller. A little taller, but also farther-ish away. Yeah, get out of there. Oop. Yeah, oop, indeed. Let's get out of here. We living it up out here. People out here trying to promote on my channel? No, sir. Not today. Is it because I said I was stealing? That's probably why. Oh, let's see, where was I? What was I looking at? I'm glad that came through like as I was staring at my screen. I just look over and I'm like, huh, that's a big message. Like, oh, okay. Understandable. Let's see if we can do like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And turn on this setting. Because if we have this, oh, that's still white. Icky. Get that out of here. Ooh. Still have something. Oh my god, stop. Photoshop is just really trying me today. With all of the weird clicks and everything else. Just got a little bit. Need to look up a couple more things, maybe. So I want to see what exactly it should look like to have barricades all over the place. Oh, sleepy. I sure hope I have enough life force in me to actually play video games today. It's very hit or miss. Sleepy peepy gamers. Entryway. So we'll see how we like any of this. Gonna be like the worst barricade I've ever seen in my life, but hey, you know, it's something. Barricade gate. All of the above, really. No problem. My phone was vibrating as if I was getting a phone call, but there was no call. That's pretty cool. This, and then just grab everything. Something like this, theoretically. Oh, it's so hot I can't focus on anything. Yeah, I've actually also been, like, dying in my own home. Which is really unusual for me. You know, like, I thrive in the heat. Like, specifically when it's hot. But even I have been, like, perishing in my own home because it's just been so warm. It's really bizarre, because, like, we had all these storms this past week. So you'd think, like, oh, maybe it would calm down a little bit as far as the heat's concerned, but no. English heat is so muggy, it's awful. Yeah, I have no idea what it's like over there, but I know even here it's been like, you walk outside and it's like you stepped into soup. And it's like, hey. So yeah, it's like, it has not helped the heat. We step outside, it feels like soup. It's hot, it's moist. It's just a adventure. Soup is my weather during summer, but I'm in the south. Yeah. Just grab this. My work is very outside oriented. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I'm lucky that I don't really have to go outside for anything, pretty much ever. Just, you know, in and out of my house, in and out of work, you know, that kind of thing. But otherwise, there's really not much for me to go outside for. Oh, Cornwall's so pretty. Ooh. Sounds like more fun than walking outside and being instantly hot and damp at the same time. Ugh. Yeah, clouds race overhead and the wind mists whip your cloak about. Ugh. Oh, neck, please. I'm suffering. I work with exotic animals. I love your animals. They're such good creatures. And like the picture that you posted for beautiful people with the little were they marmosets? They're so cute. And monkeys are the best. Yeah, it was like little itty bitty primates. It's so precious. A clouded leopard has the longest fangs of all cats. Ooh. Oh, little shoulder pads, yeah. That's what they are, right? Let's just get into some of this. This fence post. Da, da, da. Get a little bit of that in there. Yeah, I wish I got to like hang out with animals more often. I know when I was a kid I really wanted to like work with animals. Like I always want to be like a zookeeper or just really anything that involves just hanging out with the little dudes, you know? Like I was that weird kid who's always like catching bugs and creatures and things with my bare hands because like I just think they're neat. I want to hang out with them for a little bit. No frog was safe from me. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm still that weird kid. Good. Saw two giant spiders. Ran to pick them up. What kind of spiders? Because I feel like trying to pick up the average spider would just be a bad time. But I was always like that weird kid picking up like daddy long legs. Like everyone else around me was like, ew, they're gross and weird. And like they are kind of gross and weird. I'm gonna give them that. But I still liked picking them up because they're just silly little dudes with legs that are way too long for their bodies. So let's grab these buildings here. So good at selecting stuff. Go all the way out here now too. Give me the color, please. It would be nice. Let me just go grab all this too. Oh. Had to run away and pick up ice cream. Oh, yummy. Oh, I want ice cream. Ordering strawberry cheesecake ice cream? Ooh. That sounds really good. Now, now I want that. Mochi, why are you always the one, like, talking about cool desserts and things that I want to try? There's, like, such a long list now of things that you need to, like, shove into my face when we see each other. Yes, the Bakewell tarts, exactly. I can try to throw some, but might not be able to reach you. Yes, exactly. You're always talking about these things that seem so delicious. The drawing looks so cool, thank you. Line you can visit and then we can all make all the ice cream we want with Dad. Aw. But there you go. Cinematic. I don't know if we needed that up there. If we meet, I'll actually bring a huge load of food for you to try. Heck yes. What kind of food? Yeah. Oh, it's supposed to be yummy treats. See, there's a lot of food that I want to try from other people, but I have no idea what I would bring to other people to try. You know what I mean? I'll bring like the American classic, like cosmic brownies. Ooh, probably have those overseas. I don't know. I have to imagine cosmic brownies exist all around the world. Or, you know, all around. Shadow Phoenix is always talking about food. She always makes me hungry. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, people just have access to all kinds of yummy, delicious things that I don't. And it makes me upsetty. I'm just a little creature. I cannot help this. I hear about the yummy foods, and I wish to receive the yummy foods. Yeah, I want to see some, like, good pictures of, like, where radio towers usually sit and how close things are to them. Dang, and how into culinary world building. Always inspiring people. Once again, we are going to be doing some tasteful stealing from ourselves. Stop it. Do the thing I want. And look, we are now thieves. How about a lovely roast beef with Parisian potatoes and creamed spinach, followed by a sacre torta with fresh strawberries and cream. Oh, that sounds so good. You guys just always come in here with all of the delicious ideas. How are they still making more Fast and Furious films? I don't know. Just genuinely, I could not tell you. What if... Because Hollywood is dumb? I mean... I'm sure we've witnessed enough of that lately to know that it's true. Maybe something like this. Maybe. Oh. I just kind of don't see the top of it anymore. Oops. I thought you were on the right brush already. Silly, silly me. It's also on the wrong color. Okay, so we have a radio tower, so that's a good start. I've not seen a single one, but surely they're getting a bit out of hand. I think it's just for the meme at this point. Like, they're just keeping it going, because why not, right? Some detail in here since we're kind of like close enough to see like the base. The blurring of line, oh no. Is that a connection thing? I need to adjust the way I'm sitting because I am just a creature. My pillow right behind me. Just get a little stretch, not knock over our shelves. That'd be great. Oh, okay, back to work we go. We pull ourselves back in. We hit everything on our desk all at the same time. No, it's a fantastic time. We're doing great. We're killing it. Oh, I had someone tell me they wanted to feature some of my Yonderverse critters in their world yesterday, and I'm still screaming over it. There's no relevance to stream, but oh well. I'm loving all this art. Heck yeah. Oh, I almost dropped my pen. That was no bueno. I'm above the layer. I should be over. There we go. Okay, but what am I trying to do here for our third one? That's like, this is the fun part about me doing art, is I don't know what I'm doing. That's just always the truth. I don't believe it when anyone says they know what they're doing. Yeah, no, it's all a lie. If someone says they know what they're doing, they could be telling the truth, but that's gonna go away in like 30 seconds. Like sometimes I do have a handle on the situation, but other times No. No, not even a little. Not even the tiniest little bit do I even come close to knowing what I'm actually doing here. All I ever know is that I'm doing my best. And you know what? Sometimes that's enough, right? Sometimes that's all you need. Okay. Just need to keep looking at this little tab here. I don't know, I'm like really trying to pull some inspiration from the world. What if it's very, very realistically shaped mountains? We're not necessarily here for the realism. You know, we can have some trees out here. A couple lonesome trees. You can really see me out here with like my thinking cap on, because I'm just really trying to think. What are Yonderverse creatures? Well, Yonderverse is Mochi's world. So the creatures of the Yonderverse are creatures who reside in the Yonderverse. I'm gonna get some perfume on me, because it makes me feel happy when I'm just sitting around doing nothing. This little sad. This perfume is like... Perfume's like separating a little. I have quite a few. So we got some fencing. I don't know if I'm quite sold on what it is that I'm doing right now. I think it looks cool, heck yeah. I don't know, we'll see. So I think I have like a bunch of sketches done, and then if things are working and things aren't working, we can just like mix and match ideas, and it's like not even a problem. Like whatever I don't use for this project in particular, I would love to like take the original sketches and just kind of like turn them into something else. It's like that's always something that I think about, like whenever I do any project whatsoever. It's like, well, I have all these sketches that I didn't use for anything, you know? Maybe I can use them for something else later. Film references. Yeah, I mean, most of the references I'm taking are from like real life, and sometimes from film, sometimes from video games. I don't know if I just gotta throw a little building here. Very scribbled in. I don't really need to do that. Just erase out everything that's in the way. I think that still shows off the environment pretty well. I would like to take the environment and move it separately real quick. Looking too closely at my sketches, just like, it makes my eyeballs hurt. That's why all this is zoomed out. I'm trying to like grab stuff with my mouse right now, so if I'm like, if I look like I'm hyper-focused staring at my screen and like squinting and screaming and dying, that's why. Because despite holding the pen in my hand, sometimes I'm just too lazy to actually use the pen. Hello? Oh, you just pasted it like way down there. Okay. So that's where we are. Let's see what this actually accomplished. Not a lot. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna say that's a-okay. Just some fun little foreground flair. Alright. Feel a need to just kind of like correct whatever's going on over here. Beautiful. Cool. Okay. A little bit of shading there, a little bit of shading here. I'm just gonna start drawing stuff. Oh man, I don't know why, but I'm suddenly overwhelmed by this desire to play Minecraft. And that's worrying. I can't have distractions like this. Even if I'm not actually going to play, thinking about it too much. Minecraft, exactly. That's very bright. But yeah, I really just want to sit down and play some Minecraft. And that would be very sick. I've really been into Minecraft the last few weeks. Yeah. Like that's part of why. I want to play Minecraft with my friends, and my friends are talking about playing Minecraft. Oh, whoops, I have that set to my eraser. Okay. So we've done it! We have 1, 2, and 3! Huzzah! Alright. Merge group. Merge group. Crop. So there we have it. Turn this off, turn this on. Cool. I'm gonna save real quick before I forget, because I love ruining my life by not saving things. Nope. 1, 2, and a tree. Oh my god, hold on. I keep forgetting that for some reason it wants to always have that on. Tundra radio. Yeah, at the very least, like, if nothing else, this project is a great practice for my future landscapes in Malcora. And I know Mochi took great interest in that yesterday while we were talking. But yeah, I don't know, landscapes are supposed to be a huge focus for my world, like the physical lands and the regions and the way they change. And so I want to get into that. I want to dive into it, see what I can do with it, and see what I can create out of it. But these things take time. I have to do so much planning, so much thinking. Desperately want to see Malcora landscapes, heck yes. Hopefully soon I will have some to provide that aren't, like, AI generated. Because there are some of those that already exist, so if you want, like, a sliver of a taste, those are there, but you know. I wish to handcraft them myself with all the little details that I need. And give me a sliver. Little sliver of a taste. Yeah, because like I have a couple regions that have like generated art. Try and get AI to make a Garrido guy is interesting. Yeah, I bet it is. But yeah, all of in my fancy like ink stained map of Malcora, every single one of the regions that are there have like a little generated image for like a little landscape of them and a little introduction. So if you want to see what those are like, or you know, the very beginnings, it's not an exhaustive list of all the places in Malcora, but hey, at least several of them are there. Hey, my ice cream is here. I will eat it all. Yes, good. Protect your ice creams. Whoa. Alright. The artening has happened. Pretty sick, and I already closed the first file that I was working on today. Just pop it back open, because I have to go like export everything and set it all up for sending out. There we go. So we got some of this, some of this. Yeah, so we got some overgrowth. So look at the Inkstein map again when I forgot how good it was. Oh, I know it won an award, but still. Hey, listen, I still can't believe I got the award. I just kind of, like, I made that map and I was just like, I'm just here to make stuff. And I'm really proud of this thing, but oh, I don't think it's gonna win anything. And then it won something and I'm like, screaming, dying, actually perishing. I have, my heart, yeah, I won another award. Wow. It just kind of, things just kept happening. And like, I have a very split heart on the fact that like, no record of the awards ceremony exists. So I'm like, oh man, I would have liked to watch the awards ceremony again, but at the same time I'm like, oh well, me crying on live stream is lost to time, which is okay. I have like 2 clips essentially of them calling my name, but not really like me giving my speech or anything. They didn't save the stream. Yeah, they didn't save the like actual ceremony. So it's a little unfortunate. At least I couldn't find it. Cause like I know they have the I know they had the VODs from like a lot of the other like talks and things, at least the ones that they were like allowed to keep. But I don't know what ended up happening that they didn't have the awards ceremony saved anywhere. Cause like the like it never existed as a VOD on Twitch. I'm not too happy with how little they promoted the winners, but we're not gonna get into that right now. Yeah, it's that's just how it goes, I guess. We gotta make our own spotlights. We gotta show each other off. That's really what it is. Let's see where it's gonna pop up with the export window. This screen? That screen? Okay, there it is. We've definitely already heard this song today. So I'm wondering, this playlist isn't that small. Da, 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 da. Sketches. Da, 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 da. Oh, Quinn Marie, I've won competitions and never realized I'd placed because I missed the stream. Found out from a "you better get your prize quick" email. Yeah, that is the only unfortunate thing about this being the way that we get prizes. Because if you don't notice, if you're not listening to the stream, you'll just not know that it's even happening. And like, especially if you're of like a mindset kind of like me, where you're like, oh, I don't expect to win. You just like sometimes don't even bother to check afterwards. I knew my summer camp winners would watch the awards ceremony, but I messaged them immediately after them to let them know. Yeah. Cool. So that's real good. We got all this work done today. So I call that a good, productive day. I'm just gonna let these save. And so we're just gonna switch over Where am I switching to? Stuff? Because we're done with that now. We can go back to our tab with Wanvil. And we can actually start working on the Wanvil stuff. So let's see. So here we go. We gotta switch worlds. Am I doing anything over here? No. Okay. So we have some work to do. We do. Well, let me update my little Monday board with the notices that I've actually done my work. Very good. I like the feeling of progress. The feeling of progress is a very good feeling. Let's go over my articles. We're gonna work on this article that currently looks like this. Or we're gonna spend a little bit of time working on this because I do want to, like, this is around the time where normally I'd finish stream, but I kind of just want to hang around for a little bit more. Oh no, my ice cream is half gone already. Oh, the ice cream's going so quick. Wow, that's such a completed article. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. I know, I worked so hard on this article. Just, isn't it so good? It's just, chef's kiss. Amazing article. So completed. But yes, this is the subject. So complex, so many paragraphs, yes. But this is the subject of our article that we're going to be working on for the Treasured Companions Challenge. This is Levia the Druid, one of the champions of the Dawn, and I've chosen to work on her because of her connection to this lady right here. You might even say they were roommates. I was hoping there'd be a actual link to... I was hoping there'd be a link to the article here, but no. What is... Oh, what's going on up here? Okay. Oh, you can't actually see it on my screen, sorry. There we go. This article. This lady right here. Cora the Dawnbringer. Oh, and because I moved my little secrets panel, let me scoot up the window here. Because I moved the secrets panel that's usually up here down to this little pop-up window here. Now a lot of my articles just have like this little space here, this little icky blank space. Let me see if I can find another good example of what. No, not that one, because that's not a finished article even a little bit. But yeah, see, all of them are gonna have this uneven block missing from the sidebar now, because it used to be in every single sidebar in every single article. But now it's not, so that's good. That also means that I can go into a lot of my articles and remove the custom article CSS that has like the do not show like the announcement thing. I do that for a lot of my meta articles and like my summer camp pledges and things. Because I just wouldn't want it to be there. Alright, so we have a couple articles, like the Stonegrass Lavender. Yeah, Stonegrass Lavender is something that I wrote about, is a flower that I wrote about during summer camp that is directly connected to this goddess. And a little note that I wrote during summer camp as well is that this flower is thought to have been brought to Arsavella by Cora the Dawnbringer, kind of like as a gift to Levier, like way in the past. Back when they were still mortals, back when they were still like, you know, not gods, but people. Oopsie, I accidentally typed in a link to your Ko-fi and pressed a few buttons. What have you done? I don't have alerts for anything. What have you... You're my first Ko-fi! Oh, thank you! You're off to a great start. Oh, Mochi, I appreciate you. Yeah, you're my first one. I've never really used Ko-fi before. I'm looking to start, but I haven't actually, like, I've never properly set it up, really. But yeah, you bought me my first Ko-fi. It's so appreciated. And now I'm one sippy richer. Cause I think I named them Sippies. Yeah, buy a sippy for Paulina. But yeah, I'd love to put the like my Etsy shop items into my coffee shop as well. Cause I think Ko-fi has like a better percentage than Etsy, like for sure. So I'll keep my Etsy store for sure, because like it's got really great discoverability. Like I've made quite a bit off of just Etsy in general. But if people who know me want to shop from me and give me a better deal, then this shop will be available. I bought you a sippy. Oh, see, well if you bought me a sippy, now I have to take one. Oh, you're two people's first coffee donators. Who was the first? Who else? Shadow Phoenix! Yay! I set up a Ko-fi for shits and giggles. Heck yeah. I went to go visit your page, and for a second, the little follow button popped up like I wasn't already following you. I was like, oh, how do I not already? But no, I do. Because it would have been really weird if I didn't already follow you, because I got like an email when you updated. Oh yeah. Yes, it's much appreciated. But yeah, so essentially, what I plan to write for this challenge is about this goddess, who may or may not be the actual wife of this goddess that I wrote during summer camp. And so, they were very good friends, as you can see. They gave each other flowers, and I want to write about a couple things, like, related to this, like, it'll help me kind of write a little bit more about the culture of Arsavella surrounding, like, relationships and love languages and things, and, like the culture of giving flowers to one another, of, like, what it means, and, like, flower symbolism. Because, like, I've kind of gotten the idea into my brain of, like, the, stonegrass lavender is going to be kind of like a sapphic symbol in Arsavella, kind of the same way that violets are in the real world. But I was doing a little bit of research because I wanted to know more about, like, flower symbolism. But lavender already has, like, a history in the real world of being, like, LGBT related. And so that's something to look into, that's something to research, that's something to kind of evaluate as well for, like, real world connections and how I can respectfully spin that into my own fantasy thing. Because of course I got the idea for this before I even knew that was a thing, but finding these connections is super interesting. And welcome back, Mochi. How do you do? But yes, stonegrass lavender is for the gays. It is decided. And so we need to decide. Oh, I'm pressing a couple more buttons. What buttons are you pressing, Mochi? Gays, I heard gays! Yes. Yes, 100%. I pressed more Ko-fi buttons. What Ko-fi buttons did you press? Oh my goodness. Better not be my coffee buttons. Oh, you've become an archivist. Thank you. Thank you very much. And now I get to see, okay, cool. I got to look at the Discord features that I've set up, and it did give you the role automatically. Heck yes. So now you have the archivist role on my Patreon, on my Discord server. And so now you have access to Patreon channels in my Discord server. Thank you for the support. Yeah, there are some secret channels in there that you now have access to. I don't use them often enough, but you know, now I have like 5 people who can see them. So that's pretty good. Yeah, this little patron hangout. And you have the Archivist's Hall. You get to see my art a little bit early, you know, if I am able to share it. Well, patron chat. Yeah, I see you've already found it. Just get this in here. Yeah, the eye shakes. Mochi, you are so excellent. Thank you. I'm officially so cool. The coolest. Many hearts. And Mr. Mochi says, thank you. This little squishy guy. Alright. So I don't think I'll get through, like, actually writing the full article today. But I think, since I've just been rambling about different things, I'll just start, like, a little list of things that I want to tackle in here. I feel like I distracted you from writing a little bit. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I don't expect to get a ton of things done while I'm streaming. Not unless I set a timer and say, I'm not talking anymore. But no, we're not doing that today. I'm just trying to relax, trying to hang out. I'm just trying to have a cool, nice day. And it has been a very cool, very nice day. But no, streaming is where I come to have a cool, fun time with my friends and think of ideas and think of how I want to implement them. And then the real bulk of the actual writing happens off stream, where I can just like turn off my brain and just start typing. Just clickety clackety away on my keyboard. No, here I'm just... Here my friends are about, and so I'm just having a good time. Alright. So, super condensed summary of who this character is and what I need to target in my article. So we're just gonna start typing. Love ya. Oh, I spelled that entirely wrong. Wow, I hit all the keys in all the wrong orders. This is the companion of Cora, the Dawnbringer. The days of their mortal adventures. The truth of their relationship is left to speculation by the people of Mokora. They are believed by many to have been lovers or wives prior to their ascension. But now I have to decide. I just wrote that they were believed to be this prior to their ascension. Does that mean that they would no longer be? Or are they still? And people just don't quite know. I'll decide that later, I suppose. That's prior to their ascension. Belief that the belief that Cora brought Stonegrass Lavender to Arsavella is a gift to Neville. Has impacted the gift-giving culture of the region. And as many in the region do believe the pair to have been romantically linked. The flower has become a suffix symbol in the region. Yeah, we're not gonna nitpick our sentence structure right now. We're just getting the ideas in. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're in the Premier League now. I am. Oh, that's scary, actually. I don't really think that I'm gonna pull a win out of this event, because I don't really know how much time I have to devote into making this article look good. But I will at the very least participate, for sure, for certain. I am badge first, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to win with the effort I put into my article. Listen, we'll just have to see what the judges think. I don't think I'm gonna be judging on this, probably. Probably not. I don't think I have the brain power for it. Not this month. Let's see. Yes, Levia is the patron goddess of the whole of Arsavella, as it is her native land. Holds domain over growth, agriculture, and homekeeping. Oh, let's see. Caretaking. Of which are valued heavily in Arsavella. as a deeply agricultural nation. But yeah, I'm really kind of just like approaching this like I have approached all my summer camp articles, where it's just like, okay, we're just gonna write a bunch of random broken up paragraphs with information that we need to cover, and then we'll worry about everything else. Just like hit word count, then edit. So yeah, what else? Just gonna bring this up here. As one of the champions of the dawn, she's one of the several once mortal historical figures who ascended to godhood. Okay, yeah, so she's the patron goddess of the whole of Ursavella, as it is her native land, but holds domain over growth, agriculture, and caretaking, all of which are valued heavily in Ursavella as a deeply agricultural nation. As one of the champions of the dawn, she is one of the several historical figures who ascended to godhood. Ascended to godhood with the favor of Vasra, the New Dawn. That's another article that I need to actually finish and publish, is the article for Vasra. The principal god of Malcora, which is, it's very silly that she doesn't have an article right now, considering how important and impactful she was to, you know, the entire, you know, like the whole thing. She's the whole reason that this world exists in the state that it does, so very silly that she doesn't exist there yet. Also, I know like this can be a very touchy subject for world building and like, you know, just writing in general. But this is also prompting me to consider like what is the perception of people that people in this world have of like different sexualities? Like how open are we to these different things? Because I don't know. I don't very much, I don't know, some people are like hyper against like including homophobia and things in your world building, and some people are like, hey, why not, right? So I have to decide, like, is this something that people need to be covert about? Or is it like just totally normal and open? Or can I just continue the theme of like, this used to be normal and open, but now these bad guys have taken over and it's no longer cool, you know? Because that's kind of how things have gone for a lot of other things, a lot of other topics. Twitch died again, oh no. Yeah, Twitch likes to do that. It likes to just perish. But yeah, it's like, it's very similar to the topic of like, how do people feel about like fantasy racism? You know what I mean? It's like fantasy racism, fantasy homophobia. Like some people don't want to include it in their worlds at all, but for other people it's like this is just a way to explore the topic in a controlled environment, and that's kind of like the camp I'm in. Where like this is a controlled environment where like we have full impact on like these different things. Like we could go in and change these things. I think it's fair not want to include it. I'm with you on putting it in worlds. Yeah, like I don't think it's a problem for it to be there. And in fact, like, it's cool to give people something to fight against. You just have to be tactful with it. That's really all it is. So I really just do have to think about, like, you know, it's like, yes, this flower is a sapphic symbol in Arsavella, but like, do people have to be subtle with it? Is it like a little subtle hint? Or is it just like a... Is it like us in the modern day where we're like wearing pins and like shirts and everything with like broadcasting our identities to the world? Like, are these girls wearing like crowns of stonegrass lavender being like, I love a woman? Or is it like, you gave your best friend a stonegrass lavender like in the dead of night in secret because you're actually in love with her but you don't want to say the words, you know what I mean? Like, is it like that? I mean, that one can happen whether there's homophobia or not. That one you're just shy, right? I vote showing it off. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I think it'd be really cute. I think there's plenty of room in Malcora for the horrors of the real world. And I think there's already enough icky sticky in Arsavella. We'll keep it chill here. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I did also already write, like, as many in Arsavella do believe the pair to have been romantically linked, so like they believe that these gods were in fact romantically linked. And so yeah. So young women often gift each other flowers while courting one another, or as a gauge of interest, just to see, like, hey, are you... It's like, are you, you know? Are you... So yeah, no homophobia in Arsavella. It is what it is. You might get the occasional booty hole, but by and large, it shall not be that way. Let's see where we are. Oh, we got like 200 words. We'll see what else we can do. Oh, you know what I will say? They might not be homophobic, but I do think that the church might be trying to take the symbol away from them. And be more like this is a faith thing, not a personal thing. Stop being weird. So we can say that. But it's not going to be about the relationships. It's just like, stop being silly and frivolous. This is a material used for prayer. Kind of like that sort of deal. Yeah, we'll write that in as our little piece of conflict. Because the Alabaster Hand really is just trying to like bury everything that made Arsavella before they took over. So I feel like that would be a really strong way for them to do that without being like overtly awful. Frivolous and wasteful. Let's see, yeah. I begin pushing for the usage of this flower, usage of the flower to cease, calling it frivolous and wasteful. Stating it is intended to be used for faithful use in prayer Oh man. Because now I'm thinking like, oh, maybe like the people don't want to stop doing this though. So good luck trying to make them stop. But what if they... Oh man. If there's like a whole rebellion around these flowers and like... If there's like a whole rebellion against the alabaster hand, imagine, and they have this flower as like their symbol. that'd be a lot of fun, I think. Like, the symbol of the rebellion is just like a lavender plant. That'd be cute. That'd be really fun. Oh man. Cause like I'm noticing a theme here of like what I'm introducing to the world is like the alabaster hand is trying to take away like the symbols that people associate with where they live. So like the Savellan barn owl, which was the like symbol of the monarchy. This lavender, which is like the symbol of love, essentially, in this region. Like they're just like taking. And so now in my brain I'm envisioning like, what if we combined that owl and the lavender and like smashed them together into like one symbol? And like that was like this is the symbol of the revolution, essentially, the rebellion. We'll have to bookmark that. We'll have to bookmark that for later. We're just gonna type that out. Lavender owls. Yes. Yes, lavender owls. Yes, symbol of the rebellion. You know, the one I haven't written yet. So just oh no, now I have more ideas for your planet in my world. Ooh. That's gonna be exciting. That's gonna be fun. There's more symbols. Also has more symbols from Arcevella's history. Plucked from the hands of the people by the alabaster. Oh, alabaster hand. People grow more resentful. Prompting rebellions against the state. And talks of revolution. Oh, and we're at exactly 300 words for this article. Allegedly. Allegedly, of course. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I love... This is why I love just hanging out with you guys on stream, because I just start, like, talking and saying shit, and I'm like, oh, wait, I just said something that I really like as an idea. I think I actually want to do that. And I don't know if I would have come to the same conclusion if I was just sitting here by myself, considering my silly little options. So here we go. This is like what half of my summer camp articles looked like. It's just this. But alright, so we have like a lot of little touch points to consider. Because like, of course I want to write about who she was, in addition to her connection to like, you know, because like we're writing about her kind of like in this perspective of like, this competition, like this challenge, right? Because like she's like the treasured companion in this case to Cora, who was allegedly her wife. Allegedly. We'll have to decide concretely at a later time, but the people of Arcevella definitely believe them to have been romantically linked. And so we're writing about her. We want to make sure that we like feature this information, like they absolutely were connected. Like this is the companion to this god. Like they're companions to each other, right? But we can't write about both of them, technically. I already have an article for the first one. Yeah, she's a goddess of growth and of the home, and she's a patron to this place, and she's one of those important gods that I do need to write about, and so this is a perfect opportunity to just start doing that. Yeah, patron goddess of this whole region. Very good. I want to work on my domains in the world, like, for the gods and things. Because that's just not something that I've really explored a whole lot, just like on the technical level. So I don't know if I want to have like a tight group of domains, or if I want to have them like just all over the place, strewn throughout. You know, I kind of want to go see if I can find something real quick. I'm gonna go on a little scavenger hunt real quick. I'm gonna be searching through someone's world real quick. Definitely not searching through Hanhula's world right now. For a very specific article. Aha! I found it. Indeed, I have found it. Here we go. I'll post a link to this article as well. I bet I know which article. Yes. Yeah, so Deities of the Great Beyond. She has like this entire section of like domains and subdomains. And just like defining all the domains, all the subdomains. Like I remember seeing this article like when it was brand new and being like, whoa, this is really cool. Yeah, like there's so many. And so I'm like, do I want to have like a giant list of these things? And like part of me is like, yeah, absolutely I do. And so it's like, okay, but how do I decide which domains I want to have? How many do I want to like rip from, you know, your average fantasy setting, and how many of like my own do I want to just invent? You know, because there's so many cool ones. So many cool ones. Yeah. Darkness, chaos, charm, artifice, air, healing, protection, scaly kind. Most deities in the Draconic Pantheon possess this subdomain, or this domain. And subdomains include dragon, saurian, venom. It's really cool. So there's all these different subdomains. And yeah, so like there's this whole list, right? Of domains, of subdomains, of things that like... Hana's so inspiring, good job. Good job, she won most inspiring role in summer camp. Yeah, I wonder why. It's not like I'm literally on here being inspired by her world as we speak, right? Certainly not. But yeah, so I would love to have an article kind of like similar to this in my world. And just like, how would I define the domains in my world? Would they be tied to magic, or would they kind of like be their own thing? Why does Twitch keep dying? Twitch, relax, please. I'm trying to entertain the people. We'll see if it's working. But yeah, no, it's... We're living life. We're living the adventure. I just need to see what I'm going to do. What I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna write about. Once I actually get around to writing like a couple of my gods and I see like kind of what domains I'm gravitating towards, then we can kind of see. Oh, hello, I'm back. Welcome back. I got Toy Boy. I stepped away to get some snacks for the game. What have I missed? Well, I don't know how long exactly you've been gone, but we did finish those sketches that we were working on, so that's really good. And now I'm starting to work on my article for the challenge for Levia the Druid. And so we've approached this like in the summer camp way that we've been doing. I wrote an entire block of text about things that I want to cover in this article, and so once I find the time, I'm gonna go through this again, give it a couple, probably multiple rundowns of what I actually want this article to look like and how I want it to be formatted. And so that's really cool. It's really exciting. We're gonna be writing about who she was to the goddess Cora, how she's the patron of Arsavella, as it was her native land before she ascended. How she and Cora are the reason that stonegrass lavender is a sapphic symbol in Malcora, or mostly in Arsavella. I don't know if it's worldwide yet. And how there is another source of conflict in the world because the Alabaster Hand, as we know, is trying to strip the old beloved symbols. It's trying to strip the old beloved symbols of this region from the people, kind of like as a way to control them, to make this region into what they want it to be and not what it was and what the people want it to be. They're trying to also take away the lavender symbol from the people, the same way they took the owl that was from the monarchy. And so, as these symbols are being stripped away from the people, of course, the people are getting more and more resentful. Because they're like, you're taking this thing from me that I love, and you're taking this thing from me that I love, and you're taking away this symbol from me that literally represents my love. No, not anymore. And so I threw out the idea of like, what if there's like rebellion brewing? Like rebellion and talks of revolution, and they take these symbols that they were trying to take away and make them like the face of the revolution. And so if we combine the owl symbol from the monarchy and the lavender symbol representing love in this region, just kind of combine them, and then Mochi got very excited, and now that's where we have lavender owls from. And so lavender owls, yes, symbol of the revolution. You know, the one I haven't written yet. So that'd be fun. That'd be really cool. Yes, are they calming and pretty? Maybe. If you just look at them, they might be very pretty and calming. But if they are the face of a revolution, I don't really know how calm they'll really be. But I don't know. These are just ideas that we're coming up with just out of the blue. The lavender owl sounds like a superhero, and or the Scarlet Pimpernel. Yeah. We'll see what comes from it. Wouldn't the lavender owl be green for the photosynthesis? I mean, does it have to photosynthesize if it's a creature? It could just have the flower coloration. But we'll see. We'll see. This could prompt some future adventuring. I don't know, maybe this would be like a fun thing to write about in World Ember, because we know World Ember is coming. But no, I don't know, because like I feel like this would instead be something that's like brewing and not something that's happened or happening. Because I don't know, I'm still at that stage in my world where like I'm still writing like the setup, right? I'm still writing the setup for anything that might happen in here, like games or stories or anything like that. I'm still defining what the world is and who's in it. I feel like it'd be very silly and a little confusing for me to start writing things that are like already going to change the dynamic that was in the setup. You know what I mean? Or we could push it further back into the past, but I don't know. I want the Alabaster Hand to be like a present threat. So if I put people into this setting right now, I want that to be like the thing that they're facing, the thing that they're seeing. And then, later on, the thing that they're fighting. The thing that they are defeating, or like helping the people defeat, you know, something like that. So I don't want to solve the problem before anyone else has the chance to come experience the problem, you know? So this is brewing. This is underground. It's very quiet, it's very hidden. Not a lot of people are even on board yet. So I don't know, we could write about that a little later on. We could write in little plots that players could do to try to recruit for this cause. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. We should make like a whole system, a whole little game system. That'd be fun. But yeah, so once we get around to doing that, we'll, you know, we'll make some little quote here, some other things. I have to think about what her actual symbol is, maybe if she has a holy text. Oh yeah, I have some flower owl species. Flower owls. Flowers. Yeah, I'll write about some flowers. Flowers. But yeah. That's the whole point of writing for games, you have to leave room for players. Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to leave room for people to like come in here and do stuff. So I'm trying to make up all this stuff that's like set up. It's like these are the things that you can come see and experience before you've actually had an impact on anything. It's like, glad I have nothing stopping me from writing the weirdest shit for my world. Yeah, listen. I think, I don't know. Because I kind of do want to just like write random stuff in here, and you know, there's plenty of room for random stuff. I just have to be careful, I guess, because like, I don't even know what my goal is for Malcora, you know, like, am I going to run games here? Probably. Like, I've done it before. I did it in like the very early stages, like the earliest stages. Yeah, I can't really write any big hero characters because it's an RPG setting. I mean, I don't know, I feel like RPG settings can have big hero characters. You just need to give them a reason for like not being around when the players are, you know? It's like maybe in their absence, you guys have to step in and do something. I just want to see a ton more cute burbs in Malcora. Well, listen, I plan to add so many more cute burbs. I want to make more burbs, I want to make more creatures, I want to make more plants. I want to make entire bestiaries, alright? I want to, like, do stuff. My fantasy world has near a 200,000 word count, but it's almost all set private because it's rules and mechanics. Heck yes. I will never shut up about birds in Malcora. Well, there's so many good ones, right? I need to write an entire, like, lore page for the sea scamp. I need to bring, yes, the sea scamps! I need to bring, like, everything that they are, everything of their essence, into this world on an official level. Not just, like, a stub's worth of content in a little challenge article. Ew, ad! Disgusting! Oh, and the moss swallows make me happy. I love the moss swallows as well. They're just angry. They're angry and territorial, but they're also so small. That's kind of how it goes, though, isn't it? Just the little itty-bitty things are the angriest. But yeah, so as far as what else? I'm back! Yes. But yeah, also as far as what you missed, like, we also started talking about, you know, the gods of my world and things I wanted to do and the domains I wanted to, like, flesh out. So we were looking at Hanhula's article, about the deities of the great beyond. And I was specifically looking for it because I know that there's the domains and subdomains section where she just goes into all of the different domains that gods in Istralar have. I'm like, oh, I want to define my domains and I want to know. And yeah, the domain subdomain article is so well organized, right? Like, isn't it so cool? And so I need to psychopomp. That's a good subdomain right there. But But yeah, like I need to figure out how many domains I even want to have and how I plan to organize them. Does Malcor have Evil Harpist? I don't think so. Probably not. Yeah, since my world is made up of all worlds, I cleared up with Mochi too some of their animals and plants in my worlds. Oh, yay! I love that. It's really cool to see people, like, collaborating. It's like, hi, can I have, like, your thing in my world? That'd be really cool. I'm just rocking around in my chair. I definitely see the hype for rocking chairs, because mine just goes. But yeah. So our article here so far is at 300 words exact, actually. That's what it says on the top of this little article here. Oh, I do many more endpoint references in my world. I say that. That's the only thing I'll be doing in World Ember. Hell yeah. I need to put a list together for World Ember of the things I'm going to actually write about. Because if I don't have a list of things to write about, I just lose track so quickly and I suffer through the entire month. And when I say through the entire month, I really mean like at the last week of the month when I try to do all of my word count in like a day. So we're gonna try not to do that this year. We're gonna put a list together of the things that I need to write about. So like all the different gods and things that I need to like put into existence. I think I tried to make a gods and deities page last year during World Ember, but I didn't get very far. I didn't like the article very much, and so I deleted it. It is gone. We might try again this year, but I think I might hold off on like a big meta article of all the gods until I have like at least a couple pantheons like written about. No delete, it's too late. It's already gone. It's already gone. It is already dead. But no, it's we'll come back to it, try it again later when we actually have like, you know, more pantheons written about, and so we actually have like content for it. Yeah, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't you worry about it, Mochi. It's okay. It's okay. All the knowledge is preserved. There was just no need for that article to exist yet because I did not have enough content for it to make sense. When I made a deity page for one of my worlds, don't have art for it, so I just included the first images I drew in high school of each one. Looked better than I thought. Heck yes! You play Baldur's Gate 3 later? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed I do. Yeah, so I am going to be cutting stream here pretty soon. But, like within the next, I think, 2 hours from now, so like 7 p.m. Eastern time, I believe we're going to be firing back up so we can go play some Baldur's Gate 3 again with our creature feature friends. I'll do a little exclamation point creature. And there we go, that's us. If you click on that team, there we are, the creature features. Definitely not tired enough to sleep, oh no. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out with me today. Let me just, let me summon my visage. Summon my visage here for you. Hello, greetings. No, Twitch is dying, oh no. Ugh, why does Twitch keep doing this to us? But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out with me today. I got some art done, I got some writing done. I hope you guys got some stuff done as well. Whatever it is that you were happening to be doing while I was having my little adventures and my little rants and ravings about things. It's been fun. No, thank you. No, Twitch dying again. Mochi, you need to fix your Twitch, buddy. Why does he keep dying? Oh, thank you for a great stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being some of the greatest people on the internet. All of you viewers. And Mochi, thank you for all the extra support today. I really appreciated it. Thank you for hanging out. These are nice and chill. Heck yes. Heck yes. Yeah, this is just our chill little space to get some work done, get some writing done, talk about our favorite things. So I'm glad I can have that all with you. So let's see, we're gonna go raid out to somewhere. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. What are we doing? Where are we going? Ooh, okay. So we had our little art stream today. How about I send you to another art stream? We're gonna go hang out with Time Pool. Time Pool is streaming arts. So let's get that set up. Let's go run on over there. Time Pool is amazing. Another Anvilite. We know Time Pool. Working on some weird eyeball stuff. So I'm excited to see where that's going. So I'm just waiting for this ad to pop up to finish. But yes, everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I will be back live in like 2 hours or so. Our raid call is Bird Raid, so feel free to slap on whatever emotes and things you want to add to that. She has yummy eyeballs. And so yes, everyone, of course, stay happy, stay healthy, stay creative, have wonderful, wonderful days. Of course, grab your sippies, go world build, go create, go do whatever it is that you do, and I will see you guys later today. Later today, maybe tomorrow, maybe another day, who knows? Stay awesome. No, you stay awesome. And mwah, goodbye, everybody.
Refresh yourselves.